a front-loaded CRNA school program better than an integrated CRNA school program? Let's talk about it. At the end of the day, the things that matter the most are, in my opinion, attrition, case volumes, specialty numbers, and like first-time boards pass rate. Attrition matters a lot to me, especially because that says a lot about like faculty support. So if you have a CRNA school and like 15% of the people who they admitted are like failing out, that means to me that it's not like a very supportive structure and environment, because these are people who are like very academically gifted, are top of the line, super competitive applicants. And I don't think that like an attrition rate of higher than like one student per cohort is something that I would be comfortable with. CRNA school is different than a lot of medical schools in that it's not pass fail. You have to maintain higher than like an 83% in the didactic to like remain enrolled in the program, which is why attrition, especially to me, is like, okay, well, are they bad teachers? Are they not offering like the student support? Like what's happening there? So attrition to me is something that I would look at. And then from there, case volumes matter a lot, and you can look at the COA CRNA school comparison tool to see the average volume of cases that different programs get. Let's say that you're a super lucky applicant who gets into more than one program. I do like being in a front-loaded program just because it's nice to be able to focus exclusively on my core didactic classes before I'm also having to do care plans and then prep for my OR cases. It all kind of pans out in the end. People end up with very similar case volumes. But for the students, I think that it does end up being more stressful trying to balance all of the difficult classwork with being in the OR at the same time. But once again, it all does truly pan out in the end. And if you get into an integrated program, there are cons. There are pros there as well. Some of the students who I'm graduating with, they graduate the same month as me in May of 2025. They've already done over like 80 LMA placements, 20 intubations. They're doing like their second rotation now. And I'm over here just like, yep, I'm learning about epidurals and pharmacology still. Ask me about lidocaine. I think there's a benefit to being able to see in the operating room what you're learning about clinically and didactic, which I'm trying to counter by spending a lot of time shadowing my faculty, so I'm getting that OR exposure even though I'm in a front-loaded program. Another thing to consider is that you usually don't really get time off once you're in clinical because you're going off of like the OR schedule and not the academic calendar. So if you were in a front-loaded program, you're usually going off the academic calendar, so you get like fall break, spring break, things like that. Yes, this is a lip liner. It's the blush that I have. So because I'm in a front-loaded program, I've ended up with more time off during didactic just because we're following the academic calendar. So at the end of the day, yes, I really do like being in a front-loaded program. I would also go to an integrated program if that's the one that I got into. Anyways, I am off to be an academic weapon.